Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day that former President Donald Trump gets arraigned in a Miami courthouse, and a lot of Americans believe there's a two-tiered system of justice because of it. One of them is a very, very powerful congressman. Folks, before we get started, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Florida Republican Representative Byron Donalds appeared on CNN on the morning of the Trump arraignment, and he had some serious things to say, some serious charges to levy against Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden, and in my opinion, he nailed every point directly. This guy, in my opinion, first of all, is the future of the Republican Party. Just a fantastic speaker. He's got it all. He's got all the ingredients you need to be a president someday. That being said, what he talked about today was what Hillary Clinton did, what Joe Biden did, and why somehow the law only appears to the average person to apply to Donald Trump. And he lays it out beautifully. He lays out the case, and the anchor, you could see the anchor on CNN is completely dumbfounded, not knowing what to say in response to the unmitigated facts that this representative is laying out for him. Let's take a look at that clip.
You look at what's come down in the indictment. An indictment is a one-sided argument from the prosecution. The president and his team is going to have an opportunity to respond to this. And actually, in looking at the indictment, one of the things you also have to understand is that there's a lot of context issues here. The context you're getting is directly from Jack Smith and deciding on what he thinks is relevant or not. Until the legal proceedings happen, you can't go through that. But as a broader perspective, let's be very clear that what you see here is a political prosecution of Donald Trump, because former officials of our government who did not have declassification ability and were not the head of the executive branch, they did significantly worse things with material and classified material, and the Department of Justice, previous iterations, and they just basically turned a blind eye and moved down the road. And that is why the American people look at this. They think it's disgusting, and they think it's a two-tier justice system simply to go after President Trump.
Look, your view, and I think the view that reflects what I think Scott Jennings, who's been on our panel, has made clear a lot of Republicans feel based on what they've seen. I think these are very different.
Oh, not feel. No. It's not feel. Understand this. It is not feel. That is a fact. Hillary Clinton's documents, her emails were subpoenaed.
So tell me, based on this indictment here. They were subpoenaed by the Oversight Committee.
She destroyed them. Joe Biden took classified material as a United States senator. I'm a United States congressman. I am not allowed to remove classified documents. He took them as a United States senator. They were all over the place. That is a violation, actually, of the Espionage Act. And so there's been no talk, no dissemination, no investigation of any of those things.
So here's what I don't understand, though.
Moves at warp speed.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
I just want anything. Those are the facts.
No, I don't want to interrupt you. There is a special counsel investigation into the current president and his handling of documents. I think that if you want to look at the differences from what we know right now, and you've made this point in the past, and it's fair, we don't really know what's going on with Robert Hur, the special counsel's investigation, but we do know that the current president, appeared to have voluntarily turned over documents, which I think is a pretty stark difference in this case specifically. But I also think when you mentioned the Clinton case, the president is literally quoted in this indictment saying that he appreciated that the lawyer, Hillary Clinton's lawyer, deleted the 30,000 emails or made an effort to, and that she didn't get any trouble because he said that, and he was the one who deleted them, and basically said that was a good thing, and that was helpful to some degree.
Look, let me respond to that in this way. You have a situation here where now it's apparently this audio that's being talked about, that frankly, this audio transcript, let me say this, that's being leaked from the Department of Justice. That's not being leaked from anybody else. And by the way, last time I checked, leaking information in a criminal probe, that is also a violation of the law. So that stuff is being leaked to the press. CNN, you guys picked it up first and it's gone on from there. I don't know the context of that audio. And even in this conversation, I don't know the context of that, because an indictment is a one-sided argument. That is all it is. And that's why you actually have a full proceeding in front of a judge where defense counsel gets to go back and forth. I think from a political perspective, the way a lot of Republicans and frankly a lot of Americans are looking at this is they're basically saying, well, damn, if you're Donald Trump, they're going to come get you for anything. But if you're Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden, they're going to investigate very, very slowly, and let's see where it actually ends up. That is not good for the United States of America.
Of course, Mr. Donalds is 100% correct. He's 100% correct. Documents were subpoenaed from Hillary Clinton, a Secretary of State who had no power to declassify. She then proceeded to destroy the subpoenaed documents, and nothing happened. Nothing happened, folks. Joe Biden stores documents in a garage as a senator that he had no declassification permission over. None. Nothing happens. And yet Donald Trump, who has declassification power when he was president, took documents that he insists he declassified to his own home in Mar-a-Lago and Bedminster. And he's being prosecuted? If that's not the definition of selective prosecution, what is? You tell me, what is? If you're a liberal watching this, what is the definition then? You know, a lot of times people don't realize, liberals, conservatives, whatever, that when it happens to one side today and you cheer for it, eventually it's going to happen to your side from the other team. And then you're going to be your outrage and your anger, but you cheered it on when the precedent was set. So when this does happen to a Democrat in the future, and it will, when it does, Democrats, you have to remember, you allowed this precedent to be set, and you have to live with it. Folks, again, I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.